So this is Hardrock Off-Road Park in Ocala, Florida, which so far is definitely the coolest off-road park I've been to. But we didn't get to do it the first week we went down there. As you can see here, they were closed and I was not aware of that. The internet said they were open, but it wasn't their website, it was just, Google. So I made the mistake of, believing that was the case. On September 24th, they were open, so here we go. But wait, we want to check out this new tailgate table that we put on last week, see how it worked before we got started with the four-wheeling.
I can't even see where we're going.
Remember, I have a base Badlands, so there's no cameras except for the backup camera.
I think this is probably going to be even scarier, is going down this thing. I guess this will, like, get used to the hill descent. So, that's what we just came up, which was kind of scary. Yeah, this is definitely a more steep on the way down. So, we'll see how this goes. Gosh, that's
that's huge.
yeah, it is. You're trying to get the full effect there.
Yeah.
So should we go this way?
Yeah.
Up the small one? Or we go this way, over here. We'll come back to that later, maybe.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Is this going to be good? I don't know about that. Where are we going from here? Over there?
Over there.
All right, here we go. I don't know which way we're going.
Right.
Okay. Now we want to go down that way, maybe too. All right. All right.
I think it's a loop.
That was some serious rock crawl stuff, I thought.
Yeah. I think it's.
So keep in mind that this is not just my first time at this park, but my first time doing some real four-wheeling. We've been out on some trails and some slightly difficult stuff before, but as you can see, I've gotten in gear here, but I think I selected crawl as opposed to first gear, and probably should have been in four-wheel high as well, as opposed to low. So I'm working through that the whole day. Another thing I would, recommend is if you're on the sort of bubble about whether to get the automatic or the manual, I can tell you the manual is super easy to drive on the trails, and there was never an issue. Ford has the hill start assist, which basically the vehicle will hold the brake on for 3 seconds after you lift your foot up off the brake, so you can easily get your foot on the gas and juice it a little bit. There was very little slipping of the clutch at all during the whole day, and I really thought that would be an issue going in. I mean, I love driving stick shift. It's what I grew up with. It's what I had for, a good chunk of my first part of my adult life, and so the manual was great. You get the lowest ratios available in the whole Bronco line if you get a manual with the 4.7 gear, and I have the full-time or the full-time all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, gizmo thing. So anyways, I'd recommend the manual to anybody that knows how to drive stick and wants to do it sort of the old-fashioned way.
I can't see where we're going.
Down.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I see down now. I should put you down here so you can get a video of me coming back down. What do you think? Think that'd be pretty cool?
Maybe.
As soon as I figure out where we are. We'll do that next time now.
Okay.
All right, go ahead
And
you can go ahead and exit it off. Can we go back? If we go back, are we going to be off the road?
no.
No? We might have to try this again. Retry. You still good to go back? That's reversed. I think this is where our aired down tires would help. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll swing this over this way. Actually, we might go down this way. Alright, so we got sway bar, both axles locked.
So by the end of the day, I would consider a hill like this pretty easy, but this had some loose material on it, so I just kind of threw everything I had at it, and it was pretty darn easy to get up to. In fact, by the end of the day, I was hitting grades that were like 34 degrees, incline, so it was pretty crazy by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Wait.
That seems crazy, doesn't it?
Yes.
I need my seatbelt on. Seems like the side of the... You want to pull in the mirror? Looks like the earth will pull in the mirror if you don't.
I can't reach it. Ow!
I don't know what we hit there, but...
I think Endo hit
Where are we going here?
the wall. I expect down. Yeah, down.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Okay, we don't need crawl for...
No.
We don't need crawl and low right there.
No.
Now where do we go from here? Okay, we got our front
down
axle
again.
unlocked.
So before y'all comment too much about me not knowing much, that would be true. This was the first time we've been in any sort of serious off-road park, and I have very little knowledge and experience with this, so we were switching back from one mode to the next to figure out which mode was best for which terrain. Both lockers, one locker, sway bar disconnect, low range, high range, whatever. So keep in mind.
That's funny. He said, I don't know if you're lost or not. Just take a look.
Why? Why?
Because then you eventually keep taking a left and you eventually... Now, where are we going? We could go that way or we could go this way. Do you see any big rocks?
Big rocks?
Yeah, big rocks.
No.
Oops, I meant to go to first gear and hit the... Oh boy.
Oh, brother.
Oh, are we scratching the side?
I think so.
Oh, we'll have to get out and look. Oh gosh.
Whoa.
We should not take it out of gear. Hold on.
So our hill climbing and billy goat activity with the Bronco came to an end when we ran into this huge mud pie of quicksand, and if I knew it was half this bad, I would have completely avoided it. It didn't look really that impressive. I wasn't trying to go through any mud, I was just trying to get around this little area that I was in, and this is what it looked like once we finally got it out. And as much as I like the competition between Wranglers and Broncos and whatever else, I do have to give credit where credit is due, and the guy that ripped us out of there was a guy in a Gladiator, and it took a lot of effort on his part, plus the equipment from the other two gentlemen right there that you can see, to get us out with the specialized recovery or snatch rope that they had. So George in the Gladiator and another gentleman in the Tundra that is not pictured here wanted to try to go through this after they ripped me out. By the time they got me out, they both thought the wiser to avoid this part of the park altogether and not try to relive what I just lived, so I thought that was pretty funny. And then here's a picture of Matthew, my son, who lost a shoe and got pretty muddy trying to scout out a way to get out of this quicksand hole that we were in. So after that incident, we decided to follow the Gladiator, who was actually following the Tundra, and they weren't doing very much. They weren't doing any of the super technical stuff that we wanted to do, so we did some more of that closer to the end. We took the lead and did that aforementioned 34-degree climb that we did. And I felt a little bit better, a little bit of a morale booster when I was able to relatively easily crawl up the thing, and then the Gladiator couldn't get all the way up the same hill, and the Tundra didn't even try. And I mean, I didn't expect much from the Tundra because I have an F-150, and I probably wouldn't have even taken the F-150 to this park, so it's more of a fun park for, I think, little vehicles or maybe side-by-sides or something like that. So both of these guys probably had a little bit more experience than me, but I mean, that's not saying much, because I didn't have very much experience at all, and they were coming up on a big puddle here trying to figure out how deep it was, and I basically avoided the puddle altogether because I just didn't want to relive the earlier experience being stuck in the mud. I didn't come here to get stuck in the mud. You see the pitch is 22%, 23, 24. And we're doing 1 mile per hour in rock crawl. I do not have the front locker because it's just terribly difficult to steer, of course, not surprising. And these things are amazing. Oh, could go down there. That looks pretty crazy. This is so funny. Maybe I should juice the throttle a little bit. There's a tree in the middle of the road there. I have to go around that tree, huh? I think we can handle that at 2 miles an hour. I think we went to the left of the tree the first time. We'll go. Actually, the way this thing's really pitching hard. Actually, I need to
we are just gonna miss that tree. And we're gonna go down here next. Here, you take it so I can, you know, kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. I love this rock crawling stuff. Man, the truck does such a good job. 20%. It's not a car, man.
It is a car.
It's not a car, bro.
It
This
is a car.
Not a car.
It is a car.
It's not a car.
It is
no,
a
really,
car.
it's not. No. 24%.
Yes.
By the way. Man, this thing is bad to the bone. This thing is so cool. I'm just gonna stay away from mud, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sound like a good plan?
Yeah.
I think it's a good plan. Like that way. We're not going that way.
Yeah.
Put it in first gear now. Get this. Try to hop over that rock. So, straddling rocks is bad. You see the sky. Here's the weather report. It's partly cloudy. Where am I going? Oh, that's the, was that the stuff that we went through before?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, why am I way over there? You gotta tell me if I'm about to fall off the cliff.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, okay, alright, good. Sounds good. Yeah, that time we took care of that mud, fool. That looks like the road less traveled over there. Oh, this was one of the crazy ones with the little traction, wasn't it? Now, having said that, we didn't go this way, right?
No.
So we'll go this way this time since we made it up that way last time. Yeah, we did. In fact,
did we?
we came down that way. Yeah, we just came down that way too.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been down that way a couple times. This almost looks, no, it's not going to be a turnaround. I thought it was, you turn around, go too far, you go into the lake. I think we can probably get out of rock crawl right now.
In the next few weeks or month or so, we'll probably head down there. Again, we're about to get hit by Hurricane Ian, so I think they're going to be closed the next week and probably maybe another week after that or so, and they're just open the first 2 weeks of the month, so I try to bring some better camera equipment, maybe a GoPro to try to get some better angles, some outside angles and stuff too, because the park really is, you know, quite a treat, and there's a lot more to be seen that we haven't seen, and we'll maybe try to do some, you know, locations on the map that you saw at the beginning, so you maybe we can map out some stuff for future people that want to check it out too. So anyway, we'll keep going here.
Being positioned on the, that looks very exciting. Maybe another day. Okay, I guess we should get home. What do you think? You want to go home? We're not going that way.
Isn't that?
That's where we got stuck. Yeah. We're staying away up there. Like, no, we could go down there again just because this was fun to go down. Like this way.
My experience on road with the 2.3 liter turbo and the 7-speed transmission has been pretty good. I don't need a bunch more power than it provides, really. You know, a little extra power is fine, but it's not like it leaves you wanting or anything like that. However, on the trail, I was kind of curious not only about the 7-speed transmission and being able to, you know, get out of the hill situation without, you know, completely ripping the clutch to pieces. And like I said earlier, that was not an issue at all. There was hardly any slippage of the clutch. But also with the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder, it really, you know, ended up not being at all underpowered. I think there was one time I stalled it just because I wasn't hitting the gas enough. I was probably requiring, you know, thinking that it would do its thing, you know, and I think we were going up a hill, and I didn't hit the gas enough, or I was in the wrong gear or something like that. So, I mean, basically with its, you know, gearing that it has, and, the enough displacement, it really works, just fine. There's no problems with it at all. And I was really pleased with the whole package. And again, this is, stock suspension, stock tires. I didn't even really air down the tires. They were just a couple pounds off of what, they would be on the road. So just keep that in mind. Next time I'll probably air those down. So if you like the video, you can hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos about the Bronco or my other two Fords, you can hit the subscribe button. And I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Oh, that's all the mud in my driveway from the undercarriage of the Bronco.